to Vlogmas Day 2. Or not, I did not want to sit down and film today. Hashtag at all. Because look at me. I don't know why I just woke up not feeling too hot. I don't know, man. Wait, I'm gonna go get my coffee from the car. I'm back, I got my coffee. Everybody always asks me for my Dunkin' order. Large iced latte. Oh. Well, that sucks. I don't know where it went. I can kind of make out the words. It looks as it says 2 shots of vanilla, 2 sugar-free shots of vanilla, 2 sugar-free shots of almond, 3 shots of Splenda, and almond milk. Yum. But anyway, I did not want to film, and this is being filmed the same day is posted. This is prime time. Like, we're in it. I'm talking about in it. But I really, like I said, I didn't feel good today, so I was like thinking what video to film, and I thought, why not a makeup tutorial? More like why a makeup tutorial, because I'm so bad. We all know I'm not exactly a guru, but if you're interested, here it is. So I'm starting off with the Typology, it's in French, Organic Orange Blossom Hydrolate. Just putting this all over my skin. I have no idea what it does, but yeah. And then acylic acid with bamboo extract. Pop some of that on. Why not? Just, you know, prepping the skin for the pounds of makeup to come. I'm very excited because I'm going to New York City in, today's Wednesday, I'm going Friday. Tan complexion botanical. Supposed to make you tan. Serum for dark circles and bags. Just gonna put a little under my eye. Even though I slept 12 hours last night, it is hard to be productive during the winter, guys. Like, seasonal depression. I'm totally seeing how that could be a thing if you're not a person who's regularly depressed all the time. Joking. But I woke up at noon and I was like, well, there's the day. The sun's setting in 3 hours, so goodbye, day. But here I am. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream as my base. All products, as always, linked below on LTK. Make sure you're following me on there. Yeah. I think that's all to start off with. Okay. First step. Say. These glow drops, I put them on before my foundation just to try and give me that glowy look. This is in the shade Warm Glow. And just put that all over. I have naturally like pretty oily skin, so I'm not really sure if this is necessarily a needed product, but we use her anyway. All right, cool. And then this is my holy grail for acne, the It CC cream, It Cosmetics CC cream. I think I have like 5, I'm not joking. Looking in my makeup bag, an old dead vape, and 1, 2, 3. Whoa, makeup spilled all over everything. I love this product. Hair, gross. This one doesn't say the shade, that's weird. We're gonna go in with Fairlight because I don't have a spray tan. And a trick I've been using is if you apply it with your hands, it just looks better. I don't know why. I don't know what the science is behind it, but I've really been into applying it with my hands because I feel like you can just get it in the pores better. you can hit every single spot and it just looks less cakey. I know people say there's something about like the heat. See, look at how good it covers up. The heat from your hand helps blend it if you use your finger. And maybe that's what it is. But whatever it is, I'm a fan. Obviously, you want to make sure your hands are clean if you're going to be using them as a tool. But you should probably make sure your hands are clean in general. So if you're rubbing stuff all over your face with dirty hands, I fear that there's a bigger issue. Get under the nose. Mom! I don't really get acne on my forehead, so I can put a little bit less on my forehead because I really only get my acne on my cheeks. And big update, I am trying to get in with a dermatologist, but I just couldn't put that anywhere. That was just not on my priority list for a long time because I felt like I was going through so much that like that was just not that I was going through so much that I didn't have the mental capacity to care about getting in to see a doctor for my skin, I'm so overstimulated. I'm so ugh. See, look at that base. So good. Drag it down to the neck. My eyes always crease weird. Let me know if anyone else has that issue. Okay, second step done. Foundation is on, and then I'm not really having too many bad breakouts, so I don't know if I have to, but I usually go over my red marks. For a little extra coverage, I go over my acne marks with the Tarte CC cream, and I do the same thing. I use my hand and just marks are popping through. And then under the eye too. I don't really struggle, thank God. One thing I don't struggle with, dark under eyes, but if you do, this would cancel it out. And it is a little darker than my foundation, but it's okay because A, we're gonna go over it with a lighter concealer, and B, I'm usually about 10 shades darker than this, but I'm waiting to get a spray tan until right before we go to New York. So I'll be bronzed. So I will be nice and bronzed. Okay, and then for concealer, this is one of my holy grails. Where is it? I definitely need to clean my room after this because I think that's part why I'm feeling so overstimulated and stressed. My favorite concealer in the world is the NARS one, but it's so expensive and I couldn't find it in Sephora. Where is my concealer? You guys do not want to see the current state of my makeup desk. Really? Like, oh, in my bag. Next is Born This Way concealer. And just put that again over the spots. Gonna let that sit for a second. Hold on. My skincare routine right now is a mess, guys, because if I have to say this one more time, I'm actually gonna freak out. But my skincare stuff is in Mississippi with the rest of my stuff. Everyone's asking when I think I'm gonna get it back. I honestly think I'll just ship it when I move because I'm not planning on being home for a prolonged amount of time, and I can survive without it until then. Just spread that around. I'm so excited because tonight is the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives reunion, and we all know how much I love Whitney Lovett and my hyperfixation with her, and I'm so excited to get to see her because I've missed her on my screen every week. We're Dancing with the Stars. That is my biggest dream in the entire world, is to be on Dancing with the Stars. Like, that's what, when I really, really let myself dream, when I really let myself dream big, I think about. Obviously, I'm not at that point yet where I would even ever be considered. But one day, in my dreams in a fantasy world, I'm on Dancing with the Stars. And I would probably get voted off the first week because I'm so bad at dancing. I did dance for, like, I'm not joking, 10 years, and I never progressed because I was so bad. And I have such bad ADHD. I did ballet, and, like, standing there, going so slow. Ew. Very hard for me to do. Then I use the Makeup by Mario contouring stick in medium dark. I try and just put a little bit here instead of dragging it all the way down because this product is definitely kind of a less is more. And I use the brush on the other side just because I love how compact it is, I guess. We can go bottle for bottle in this, John. And even though my forehead isn't, a trouble zone for acne, it can be with my makeup looking blotchy on my forehead if I'm not careful, because I think it's because there's less product on my forehead than the rest of my face. So sometimes if I don't put foundation or product on my forehead and I put it on the rest of my face, it kind of sticks weird to certain spots. But okay, it's being good today. There's been so many times in my life that I forgot to blend in that line right there. So many times. More times than not, I say I forget to blend there. We're going to go in with one of my favorite steps, which is my Rhode blush in the shade Sprinkle. And I put that just in the same spot I put my bronzer, and I drag it across my nose. And I can blend that in with my hand too. Just blend it up, nice bronzy nose. I wish I knew how to contour my nose better. I don't. Sometimes I'll put the stick there, do the little lines, but I actually do like my nose. So I'm fine with it, but I do like my nose. I don't like want to change the way it looks. I just kind of want to highlight it. And we're blushy. Really going in there under my eyes so they don't crease, and over my eyes. There we go. Looking nice. I kind of just, whenever I feel like it, spray my face with setting spray. It doesn't have a specific time slot in my makeup routine. It's just when I feel like it. Okay, and now we're going to go in with concealer. I think right now we'll use the Rare Beauty one. I love a really highlighted look underneath my eyes. I think it's so cute. That look, I brought that with me from the south, of a really bright under eye. So I get my concealer basically white and I highlight on my face. This is in the shade 120C, and I have a brush I like to use. It's somewhere in the landmine. That is my vanity. I'm not seeing her, so we're just going to go in with the same Morphe brush as before. It is M134, and get right under there. Kind of use this to highlight, to carve out like my nose structure a little bit by highlighting like the inner corners of it, and get right underneath the eye as much as we can, as if that fresh face at 4 p.m. It's dark out. It is dark out now. It's so depressing. I can't wait for it to start, the days to get longer, because I'm a slow girl. I have a lot of stuff to do, and it's not usually done by 4. Ow! Something sharp just impaled me. Ow! What is that? What is that? I think it's also harder because I have eyelash extensions. I have eyelash extensions, so I don't want to like pound my eyes. Because I try and make those last as long as they can, which for me, they don't last that long. Okay, I don't always do this, but I feel like I need a little more bronze. So I'm going to go in with this. It's very cream. Like, it is a creamy product. It's the Summer Naked Sundays. I always say Naked Summers. Naked Sundays Glow Bomb. Just gonna, it's like liquid. So just a little bit. Some bronze my nose a little bit. There we go. That's the look I like. Muddy. That's the look I like. A healthy glow. Okay, there we go. I like that a lot. There we go. Okay. Base is complete. I go in with this product that I swear only they literally put a drop of powder in this because I got this like 2 weeks ago and I already hit pan. I hit pan on this faster than anything else. And if you guys have it, let me know if it's the same thing with you. I don't know why, but I go through these so fast. But then I'm just gonna set the under eye. I do also bake. This I find just helps the whole look come together if I go in before baking with a pressed powder and just hit those spots hit the spots that are shiny that I don't want to be shiny. And my eyes. I hate my eyelids are shiny. I don't know how else to explain it, because then I can just kind of blend it in with a big brush, because it doesn't really matter how. Also, when I go in with the pressed powder, first it makes the bronzer easier. It makes the bronzer stick kind of easier. Ow, my stomach, ow, my stomach, ow, my stomach, ow, my stomach. Okay, I'm going to go in with this brush for bronzer because my face is already pretty bronzed. It's not going to take much. I don't need that much bronzer, but just to set the liquid bronzer with a powder bronzer for a more longevity, to increase the longevity of your look. Looks good. All right. Right now I'm using the Patrick Ta blush. It's a little pink for my liking in this shade. I would like to get more of a, like, it's very, like, hot pink. I'd like to get more of a natural one, but I can make it work. I used to bring my blush and bronzer down way lower, and I found I like the look of when I keep it, you know, like that. I don't know what that I'm having a little trouble with my English today. I'm very aggressive also with the brush. And we're going to set this too. Something always, that stuff is intense. Okay, then I use the Laura Mercier setting powder and carve out the lighters and highlight certain spots of my face. Kind of like how my forehead looks. I'm just going to add a little bit on my forehead. I used to do a lot more intense makeup and a lot more bronzer and blush, so this was a lot more of a necessary step. But it just kind of takes it up a notch, you know? My eyelash extensions are crumbling off of my eyes, so we're going to have to do a little mascara and stuff. Shiseido eyelash curler, holy grail. I will die on the hill that it is the best eyelash curler. It's worth the money. Invest in a Shiseido. My camera's going to die. Okay. Then mascara, old trusty Better Than Sex. Oh, an eyelash. We lost a fallen soldier. Alright, big old doll eyes. And then underneath, I use the Roller Lash from benefit. Like, actually, I need to clean my makeup so bad. My camera's gonna run out of storage. We're gonna move to the phone in a second here. Okay. And then also, with my bronzer, I like to put a little in my eye. Because if you think about, like, the way the sun hits, if it was a natural bronze, you're gonna get a little bronzer on the eye, and it just kind of ties it all in together. For the sake of this video and making it a little more exciting, we'll try. This is risky because it either looks really good or really bad. But this color eye stick from Maybelline, yeah, from Maybelline. It's just like a brown. My camera died. Damn, I can see myself a whole lot clearer. And that's not a good thing. Which compact has a mirror that's not covered in makeup? Yep, there we go. This one does. Clear as day. Okay. Just, you know, a little wing. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's going to be buffed out. What brush is going to help me make this not look insane? This one will hopefully work. Like, I don't know. Blended, I guess? Yeah, that works. Just hope no one comes too close to you to see how botched that line is. Okay, I think it didn't really do anything, but let's just leave it. Okay, so this is the newest step of the routine. She's the baby. Because I have definitely not perfected my eyebrows. But whenever I don't do them, every single comment is telling me, you forgot to fill in your eyebrows. You look so much better if you filled in your eyebrows. Well, I don't, because I don't know how to do it, so. We can go bottle for bottle on this, John. I'm sorry, by the way. Oh my. Is this a sign? If you have not clicked off the video by this point, God bless you. If I can find my eyebrow comb, I have a little eyebrow, like, oh, there it is. Okay, this has gel in it. Okay, so first you go in and you sculpt the brows. I also need to get my brows done. So that's a fun touch. But I just try and, like, get them upwards, I guess. And then kind of fake a point because I don't really have a strong point where my eyebrows end. Okay, and then I love this thing, the Rhode Peptide Lip Shape in the color Press. I get concealer and foundation all over my lips. I'm gonna go in with a kind of darker brown. Wait, this isn't what this product is used for. But I have, oh wait, I have it. This glow recipe, it's for your cheeks, but I really like this color, so mauve. And just put that on my lips. Pat, pat, pat. Okay. Go in with the Rare Beauty concealer. Oh, no. Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Accelerate. And at this point, that's it. I'm gonna go off camera and put on something else and do my hair because I'll be back. Okay, it's been like an hour. I did my hair and I hope you guys enjoyed this you know what of a video. I will see you guys tomorrow for, I think, a vlog. So back to the regular scheduled programming. But I love you guys. Merry Vlogmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you tomorrow. love staring at myself.